Yeah, my name is Michael Spencer Jones and I'm a photographer. I got to meet Oasis through, I was doing stuff with the Verve. Noel had seen some of the Verve covers and he said, I want the guy who's done the photography on those Verve covers to do our covers. The cover to Definitely Maybe just came from that one idea of wanting to have a band shot in someone's front room. But I mean, what one of the problems with Definitely Maybe was the fact that there was all this sort of strip flooring. So that was really difficult to overcome. So it's like, what am I going to do with this space? Because if they're sat on the settee, and there's just going to be all this space, So I came up with this idea of just having Liam lying down on the floor as if he's some kind of, this rock star lying in state. So he was up for doing that, and that kind of solved that problem. This roadie brought this globe in, and so I had this idea of hanging it from the ceiling, because I think they just wanted to have it in the corner. I thought, no, let's hang it from the ceiling. Got this invisible thread, and not only that, if I do a long exposure, we can spin it, and it'll look like it's spinning round. So that I think the globe and Liam lying on the floor was kind of the catalyst of that particular shot, really. It all kind of works, and if you look at it, there's a sort of a triangle. Your eye goes like that. There was one occasion when they were doing Morning Glory, really long story, but Liam had brought all these people back from the pub, about 30 people, basically the entire pub, back to the recording studio. They're wandering into the studio, and there's Noel's 1959 Gibson Sunburst that used to belong to Pete Townsend. It's worth £300,000 of guitar that someone says, oh, that's nice, I'll have that. There's a lot of expensive gear, and then there's tapes hanging around, So all these people in the pub ended up in the studio, so it was, what they're doing there. So it all kicked off, basically. Cut a long story short, the studio got absolutely trashed, and everyone just absconded back to London. In the morning, I went into Liam's room, and my room was right next door to Liam's room, and I heard all this banging and crashing and smashing up, all night and everything. Anyways, and I know some of the rest of the studio had been damaged, but in the morning I went into his room and I couldn't believe it, and one of my regrets is not taking a photograph of that room. It was just unbelievable. The TV was through the window, it was still plugged in, a double bed. I mean, how you break a bed in half, I don't know, but it was just unbelievable. And I just really, really, really wish I'd taken a picture. But if at the time, if anyone had caught me taking a picture of that, I'd be like, what do you want to take a picture of that for? So, but I really do regret that, not taking that photograph. He lives under a waterfall. Nobody can see him. Nobody can ever hear him call. My sort of kind of rule was, never misrepresent this band. Whatever you do, don't misrepresent them. Represent them for, what and who they are.